This is a refresher from what we discussed for the home sleep test, and these are just some tips in case you've forgotten. Here's my model Kim to help me out. So the first thing we're going to do is apply the belt, and I'm just going to reach around. You want to make sure that it doesn't fall off, and you want it to be snug but not overly snug, and you don't want it too loose. You just want it just right. Remember, like we discussed before, it is color coded. So we'll discuss the colors in just a bit, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is your respiratory belt. You want to make sure that this goes to the inside, the coils, because this is what actually picks up the respiratory rhythms. So I'm going to put this around. It is color coded once again. Like I said, it's blue. The blue will be on top, and you'll see two little squares here, and they'll just go right in there and snap with the button. Just like so. If you feel like this is too loose, this is obviously way too loose, I'm going to look inside. There are some snaps, and I'm going to make it a little bit more snug, okay? So for you guys, you're going to put it above the chest, the women as well. If you put it too close to the breast area, there's going to be a big space, so you want to try to lay it down just as much as you can, and that's fine. Remember the blue? It's a one-way valve, and so it's going to go right here on the side. If you try to put it in one way, it may not work. Just flip it, and it'll go the other way so that it could begin recording. Remember, the very first sensor that you place begins recording immediately. There's nothing that needs to be done. So now it is now recording because I put this in place. You don't want to take it out because it'll stop recording. Once you put it in, just make sure it's snug and you're absolutely fine. The next belt will be on the bottom. Once again, coils on the inside. This one is going to capture your respiratory rhythms, like I said before. So you want to make sure that it is right over around the belly button area. So if Kim can demonstrate, she'll show the breathing pattern and what it looks like. So that's what we want to capture, just in and out. Again, if it's too snug, you're going to use your Velcro here and make it more snug. If not, you can leave it as is. This one will go right here in the yellow under abdomen. So this is your abdomen, but really, it's just a matter of color coding. Make sure you match up the colors and you're fine, okay? Blue, sky, goes on top. Yellow, belly, goes on bottom, right? The next one is going to go in your nose. Kind of resembles a nasal cannula that you use in the hospital. Remember, the fangs go down, like snake fangs, if you will. It goes down, so this is going to go straight in your nose this way. Make sure that it is secure around the ears, like so. And then once again, the color right on top. See where it says flow? So obviously, she's got flow. It's measuring what you're breathing out. So I'm going to screw that in just like so. And then what I want you to remember is you just need a smidgen of tape. Just a small piece like this. You're going to put it here. Oops, sorry. And right there. You want to make sure that it doesn't move. So the most important thing here is to put another piece of tape. And you're going to fix this so that if you turn in the middle of the night, it won't come off. Your last sensor that you're going to place is the finger probe. This is the oxygen sensor. The first thing you can do is just put it in the blue. See where it says oxygen on top? Looks like a piece of toast, like kind of round on top. So just match that up. But remember, if you put it in upside down, it won't work. Okay? So then just try to fix it, turn it the other way, and now it should work. There we go. And make sure it is in place. Don't pull it back out once again. Just make sure it is fixed in place. So now to apply the sensor. If you'll notice, you'll have an adhesive just like this. And this matches with the oxygen probe, with the O2 probe. So what you do is match this up. Here's your T on this side. Here's the T here. And there's a T. There's a square, and there's your square. So this is going to go just like this. But remember Before you put this on, you've got to remove the adhesive on the other side. So it is one complete adhesive. And then once again, see how it matches up? There's the T, there's the square. I'm going to turn it over, put it like so. Make sure this is in that little square. Now the picture once again will help you decide which way it goes. So with her, it's okay if you do have nail polish. Don't worry about that. We're just going to put this on just like so. I'm going to bring it around. I'm going to close this off. And then just bring it around. Okay? Just like that. Now remember one thing also, when you move in the middle of the night, you really don't want all this wiring. So what you can do is you can put another piece of tape on the arm, and you're going to put your tape, fold a little bit on the corner, so that in the morning you can pull it off, a little tabby if you will, and extend your arm out first to make sure you have enough room, and you can put it back here or on your clothing if you like, but now you have enough room so that if you move your arm, you're free and it won't come off. So then if you want to tuck these in, you're absolutely welcome. The device is now recording. It is on. There's nothing that needs to be done. You can go to the bathroom. You can toss and turn. You can do whatever you need to do in the middle of the night. If you need to get up to go to the bathroom, you're fine. Or if you want to eat, talk on the phone, toss and turn, you can't sleep, you need to read, it's fine. It's going to record everything that you do, and we know when you're asleep and when you're awake, so we'll be able to adjust that. So Kim is able to move in any direction at this point. In any way, everything is taped and her face is, and it's very secure. And that's it. I hope this was very helpful. Please call us and let us know if you need help. The number is provided in your paperwork. Thank you.